Okay. I love that emote. Did you know that there's a renowned research lab nearby? I know. I've talked to you like 20 times about it. It's just, jeez. The demons are getting harder to cover up. Civilians all over are starting to notice. I just hope the public doesn't dissolve into panic. The last thing we need is being reassigned to suppressing riots. I feel like we've read all of those before. The other day, this caped man with a katana gave me this weird device. It seemed like a smartphone. He said I deserved it since I was grieving over humanity's future. Wonder if I'll ever know what he really meant. Oh, this guy. When you live as long as I have, Sonny, you get used to old haunts and familiar sights disappearing on you. But I'm still gonna go to that bathhouse every day. That place ain't gonna vanish on me. With everything else going on in the world, it helps to focus on my running routine. No, we've read that before. Sergeant Yakumo had a son, if I recall. A good kid, honorable just like his father. Hope this world hasn't beaten him down too. I also hope that's not the case. No, no new people to talk to here. Me, I like the sound of pier or calling someplace a wharf. That's some tasty seaboard phonetics. Okay. I mean, you do you, man.
It seems you've noticed as well.
Whoa.
How could this be? Tokyo is vanishing?
The Shekinah glory is unraveling. Tokyo was actually destroyed once, almost 2 decades ago. But God copied it back into existence, preventing any further anarchy. That was God's greatest modern miracle. The Shekinah glory. However, with God defeated, that miracle has begun to dissipate. Along with the city that depended on it. If we don't act fast, Tokyo might disappear forever.
Incoming message from Bethel, Japan. Tomorrow, a pandemonic summit will be held with all of Bethel's leadership. The summit will be held in the Netherworld. We are to await further orders at the Tokyo Diet Building.
Okay. The meeting will be held in the Netherworld? Weird. Why? That sounds like super sus. The next day.
Well, are you prepared for the summit? It's shaping up to be a rather intense meeting, considering that the Japan division intends to break away from Bethel. Every country will be represented at the summit, so this is sure to cause quite a stir among many. Be sure to exercise caution throughout.
Thanks.
Just remember not to fret. No matter what happens, I shall protect you. After all, we will be attending a pandemonic summit. Nigh anything can happen during such an event. I do not tell you this to cause concern, though. I merely recognize that you were dragged into this situation and that you deserve a full understanding of it. I wish to see you rise against any obstacle in your path and use the circumstances to your advantage. It will be crucial to your survival.
Okay. That's all kinds of spooky. I have no idea what we're going to face down there. However, what I do know is that we're going to have to turn back on this stuff because we have some grinding to do. Yeah. Off we go.
Pardon me.
Master Abdiel will arrive shortly. Afterwards, the transport to the summit hall prepared by Shiva will take place. Now line up over here. Okay. Lining up.
Good. You're here. Time for that security detail. Let's go, you two.
Okay.
Ah, if it isn't the champion of the Arioch campaign himself, we surely could not have triumphed without your strength.
You do me too much honor, Master Abdiel. I can only express my pride that the Japanese branch managed to serve Bethel's aims.
Indeed so. A duty I am sure you will continue to perform.
Of course.
She knows. Dazai must have told her.
I will go on ahead to the conference hall. Ensure you are not late.
I can already tell this is going to be a mess. Well, that means we're up. Please direct Yuzuru and his friend when they arrive.
Sir.
Whoa, look at this place. That looks cool.
Greetings. I, Khonsu, represent Bethel, Egypt. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I speak for the Greeks. And I, the Nordic branch. I shall be filling in as Lord Shiva's proxy. What, the Lord of Dance tire himself out? Lord Shiva simply refuses to sit in with the rest of you. Now let's begin with this pandemonic nonsense and be done with it. Abdiel?
Very well. As many of you are surely aware, we have recently achieved a decisive victory over the legions of chaos. Surt, Ishtar, Arioch. Each of them were formidable in their own right, yet all lie slain at the feet of Bethel, Japan. Henceforth, all forces that marched into the Netherworld may retreat and return to their normal duties.
I am
that's the
unconcerned with the
thing.
fate of Lucifer's thralls. What interests me is the Lord of Chaos himself.
No, they're the same.
Word is he took out the Creator. Tell me what you make of that.
The Lord of Chaos. That's the
Clearly,
last
that
demon.
falsehood was designed to lead us astray. Do not be deceived. Bethel must remain united.
How dim are you? You realize with the Creator gone, we might as well drop the pretense of an alliance altogether.
True. I see no merit in joining forces any further. Lord Shiva has in fact expected this, and is already preparing our next move. Patience, everyone. Perhaps it would do us all well to step back and review our circumstances.
Khonsu speaks wisely. Rather than acting rashly, let us each take a moment to reason amongst ourselves.
This is a good opportunity to discern where each faction stands. Go and listen to what each of them has to say.
See for yourself the Creator's almighty handiwork. See how the Earth's inhabitants lament their injustices and buckle under misfortune. Had we the authority, we would create a world of gladness, where all are treated with equity and compassion.
Okay.
If the Creator's dead, his throne ought to be free for the taking. At least that's how it should work. Ah, I'm sick of hearing babble from that winged wench and her automatons.
Oh, so yeah, Zeus is really angry.
The Creator, in his boundless arrogance, issued an edict of condemnation, damning all gods to primitivity. This condemnation forbade the existence of Nahobino outright, thus preventing any challenge to his reign. Oh, how I long to break free of this curse. But wait, are you not a Nahobino? How could you have broken the shackles that bind us?
This place is so cool.
A time of great undoing is upon us. The word of Lord Shiva has been spoken. I must say, this world of flaws and contradictions fashioned by an absentee ruler is long overdue for renovation.
I'm Japanese too, so I'm all for the idea of protecting Japan. Still, Master Abdiel's words make the most sense to me.
I've always aspired to keep our city safe. To me, working with Director Koshimizu seems the most logical way to accomplish that. And now, with everything that's happened, it's clear to me that one almighty being isn't enough to protect Tokyo. Not by a long shot. That's why I want the world to be as the Director envisions. Where the gods of old watch over us, governing with their wisdom.
18 years ago, Tokyo endured the conception unwittingly. Now, with the Shekinah glory fading, the loss we face would be unbearable. We were wrong to place our trust in one god. Only a multitude of divine beings can give the world the proper attention it needs. Furthermore, it is only right for us, the Amatsukami, to keep our land secure.
The Creator can never be defeated. But were that even to be true, surely he would rise up once more.
I mean, I disagree with that. Like, I don't like their choice is like, oh, we shouldn't have believed in one god. We should believe in multiple gods. Well, what about we don't believe in God at all?
Yes, we must await his glorious return. Until then, we join hands and guide our people. That is Bethel's duty. Hear me. Bethel's mission is to sustain this world, God's world. Any objections?
Damn right there are. I say you cut the act and admit your god is dead and gone.
He speaks true. Besides, Lord Shiva will soon bring this world to its proper end.
On whose authority? If any being is to decide this world's fate, it will be me.
Not while the condemnation stands, it won't. It is undeniable proof that the Most High still sits upon the throne.
Does he? Then how do you explain the Nahobino standing here before us? Are we to take it this god of yours deems him a worthy successor to the throne? Forgive me, but is he not the proto-fiend of Bethel? Has your god not chosen him?
True.
Very well. If his existence serves as blasphemy, I cannot remain in ignorance.
Oh?
Witness, as I smite this aberration and blot out his sin from the earth.
What? Well, okay then, Abdiel. You want to dance? We're gonna dance.
Here.
58. Weak to dark. Don't have a whole lot of dark though. I'm gonna keep Ishtar out, I think. Because she's so high level, she probably won't take as much damage as the other people. Also, what's her resist? Yeah, she resistant to light. But we gotta get Alice, I think, instead of yeah, instead of Idun for now. You for now. What's your strength? 28. You're kind of poop at that. So you're all about magic. We'll do lightning. No, she's resistant to lightning. Damn. Yeah, we'll swap you out. Who do we bring? Who do we bring? What's Fafnir? Are you looking? You do have Black Draco Strike. Could be nice. Although you're weak to like a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna bring you out.
Let's go.
Let's go, Faf. What up, yo? Change for Alice.
Come.
You doesn't matter. Oh, you have Black Draco Strike. Oh, that's perfect. Hello. I'll do like that. Not ideal, but it works.
Die for me.
Die for me. Oh no, 48 damage. Oh no. Whatever will I do?
Die for me.
Already half HP. Okay, you're starting to annoy me a little bit.
This'll do.
I'll heal myself a little bit. Like, now's the perfect time. We're not in Magatsuhi anyway, so.
This'll... Heaven's judgment!
2 misses. Magatsuhi, let's go.
You ready?
Die for me. Die for me.
Die for me.
Impossible. How could I have fallen?
So this is the power meant for us. Not bad, Nahobino. God was right to be afraid. Perhaps I, too, will seek out my old knowledge.
And so were our ties to Bethel severed. When we next meet, it shall be as adversaries. May none be so foolish as to cross me.
I must inform Lord Shiva of this new development.
Well, I'm done.
All have forsaken us for their own selfish gain. Does this please you, Tsukuyomi? To see demonkind fall to chaos? To see all that Bethel has struggled for, scattered?
I truly couldn't be more satisfied. Entrusting this beautiful world to such a vain despot was always a mistake. We shall establish a new world order. One where countless gods can freely illumine the horizon.
No.
As for you, Abdiel, may you find your home.
If I can fight against that, I will. If I can't, and we have to go the way that the president wants, then sure, but like that's not my goal.
By the way,
I'd like to discuss our next move and our plan for general future. Come speak to me in the conference room later. Okay, I will go and save too.
Yes.
After Armageddon forced the myriad gods of Japan to expend their powers and go into hiding, the Japanese branch's strength was depleted and was therefore in danger of being absorbed. That's why we used the proto-fiend technology and mass-produced the Aogami model to prove that we could still fight. Because in Japan, proto-fiends have been created and deployed as heroes time and time again for as long as anyone can remember. Really?
speaking of which,
sounds like that Yakumo broke in again. The logs suggest he definitely found out about Bethel's joint summit, but I take it he didn't show up there himself. Glad to hear he didn't cause any trouble, but don't relax yet. He's definitely watching for our next move. Though after watching that fiasco, he might just be gloating. Seeing Bethel so divided is probably exactly what he wants. Probably.
Yes?
Oh, you're curious about why it's called Bethel. Let's see. If I remember right, it's the name of a location mentioned in the Old Testament of the Bible. It apparently means house of God. And turns out the house of God is full of angels. Big surprise, right? Yeah. Big surprise indeed. I'm assuming we're not going to get another boss fight like right now. I would hope.
Now then, I will go over our plans once more. As I stated earlier, the Japanese branch will become its own entity, separate from Bethel. And in order to save Tokyo, we are going to take God's throne. If there's anything you aren't clear on, now would be the time to ask. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail.
What is the War of the Gods?
Ever since time out of mind, the gods would do battle for the right to rule the world. Before the Creator reigned supreme, the throne belonged to Baal, god of the harvest. And even before that, it was held by Ra, the sun god. Every god who assumes the throne obtains its vast power, enough to reshape the world however they see fit. As such, many a god has fallen in pursuit of that power. Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in full detail.
What is the Empyrean?
The throne of creation lies at the pinnacle of Empyrean heaven, or simply the Empyrean, as it has become known. That is where the Creator would be now, were he not ousted by Lucifer, as was claimed.
Considering our fusion into a Nahobino, the claim is likely valid.
Only Nahobino are allowed in the Empyrean's sacred space. As such, none have entered thus far. But you, however, can. Do not fear, I won't let you go it alone. I intend to become a Nahobino as well.
You what now? No.
Regarding the War of the Gods, the Empyrean, the throne, or perhaps creation itself, I will explain in...
What is the throne?
The throne of creation exists to prove one's dominion over the earth. Whoever assumes the throne may determine the world's laws and inner workings, much like how the Creator established his own order. Before the Creator, many other gods fought viciously over the throne, and hence the right to rule the world. And in order to save Tokyo, we must do the same. Regarding the War of the Gods,
what is a Nahobino?
A Nahobino is a god in the fullest, or truest sense. Our original form, if you will. In ancient times, we were all Nahobino. But when the Creator took the throne, he demanded there be no other gods before him, and diabolized us all. He accomplished this by spiriting our knowledge away. Without the knowledge needed to shape a functioning world, we ceased to be divine, and were left to contend with our fallen nature. Our knowledge was sealed within the Garden of Eden. Mortals soon ate of its fruit, binding all knowledge to their souls and all who came after. Ever since the fall of man, demons have vied to steal the souls of humankind and restore their former selves, but they were doomed to fail. Long it was futile to seek out our knowledge and reclaim our former glory. But with Armageddon fulfilled, the rules have yet again changed. Aogami's true name is Susanoo. As Proto-Fiend, he was created to inherit the Amatsukami's full power. I myself provided the template. And as I've said before, I am Tsukuyomi of the Amatsukami. It is my personal mission to become a Nahobino and rescue Tokyo from the mouth of danger. But to do that, I require your aid.
So he wants to sit on the throne, essentially.
Understood. So will he be the one to create the world, being that only the Nahobino can do it?
No, he's gonna say no, I'll do it or something. As in like I being him.
It could very well end up being him. But what if I were to say that you, Yuzuru Atsuta, also have that potential?
I do.
After my time spent observing you, I am all but certain you are the one holding my knowledge.
Oh, so they'll fuse together?
What?
Great.
Yes. If you so choose, you too can harness the power of a Nahobino and recreate the world. Will you not do so in service of your home?
But that would mean I'm the same as him? If I really do have that power, enough to save Tokyo, I'll do it. I'll become a Nahobino.
Your resolve is admirable. Excellent. We now have 2 Nahobino on our side, Atsuta and you. From here, we strike at Bethel headquarters, then make our way to the Empyrean post-haste.
Hey, guys? You think I could be a Nahobino too?
My condolences, Dazai, but you do not appear to bear the knowledge of an Amatsukami.
Oh.
Don't be disheartened. I sense yet another's knowledge resting within you.
No way.
However, only its owner can identify it. So I suggest you stay on guard. A demon may be lying in wait for you. With that said, I must begin investigating a way to reach the Empyrean. I'm fairly certain the secret lies in Ueno, given the density of Bethel's security there. So, I will concentrate our branch's efforts on that. I will contact you the moment I turn up a solid answer. Until then, please bear with me. Listen.
Since you form a Nahobino with Aogami, that is my brother Susanoo, you two are like family to me, to our mutual success, Yes, except no. Wonder whose knowledge I've got inside me. Does that mean I can be a Nahobino too? I don't know if I'll ever be a Nahobino, but I still want to protect everyone, so I'll fight with all I've got. I'll never be able to do it myself, but Master Abdiel might be able to. You want to fuse with Abdiel? Hey, Deagle! So I'm a Director Koshimisu's... Somehow, I still can't believe it. But if it's really true, then I won't hesitate. Tokyo is my home and I'll do everything I can to protect it. Except, like, your idea of having, like, a bajillion gods just, like, doing whatever they want.
Hey,
I'm not too keen.
What do you think I should do now? I can't decide anything on my own. I guess I really do need Master Abdiel. Do you know where she is?
Probably still at the summit, yeah.
Oh, all right. Let's go see.
Let's go see? Wait, we're just gonna teleport there? Oh my god, we are.
Master Abdiel, are you all right?
I lost to the Japanese branch. It no longer matters what happens to me.
That's not true! You're not done yet, Master Abdiel!
You saw what happened. Even an Archangel is no match for a Nahobino.
Then maybe you just have to become a Nahobino too. I'll find the human who has your knowledge, and I'll bring them to you.
That won't be necessary.
But
Yeah, he's the one that has it, of course.
They're already here.
Huh?
It is you, Ichiro Dazai. You are my knowledge.
Of course. Like, what are the chances?
Me? I'm your knowledge?
That's why she was protecting him so hard, though.
Wait, that means you can use me to become a Nahobino.
The power of the Nahobino is forbidden. As the Archangel, I must not defy the condemnation.
But if you became a Nahobino, then you could...
Is she gonna kill him? To not be tempted to become an albino? Or is she gonna do it anyway?
Who is that?
Lucifer?
If your prayer is indeed for harmony, you must bring that about yourself.
Yeah, it's Lucifer. Bro, how many Naobinos are we gonna have to fight?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Yo, how is she alive?
Oh, thank goodness. Listen, we need to talk. It's serious.
She died though. I guess maybe she's in me?